No, Schmoopy, why did you? No.
If Mutanus eats an old god, that'll be something.
That would be incredible.
What is up, gamers? In this video, we got some wild Hearthstone with a fun deck building challenge. This is the Born to be Wild listener series. Last week, we had a playoff match against Martian Boo. And this week, we have a Final Four match against Schmoopy Daddy. If I win, I'm fighting in the championship next week. If I lose, it's all over. Should be exciting, and even more exciting, we had our matches casted by the Born to be Wild crew. So without further ado, let's get into the action. The deck building challenge for this video is simple. Each competitor must pick an old god and build 4 decks featuring that old god. You can use either version or both, and it must be the same old god for all 4 decks. There is also a large list of banned cards to help prevent people from playing meta decks and sticking in an old god with no support. With that said, Schmoopy Daddy, my opponent, and I both feel it is still possible to find good meta decks and stick an old god in them. So, we have decided upon a good faith agreement where we will bring decks built around the old gods in our decks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Born to be Wild listener series. My name is Nate Wolf. I'm one of the hosts of Born to be Wild, Wild exclusive Hearthstone podcast. We just finished recording the show for this week, and I'm joined by my co-host Hydralist and Electric Sheep City. So, welcome back. It's great to see you guys.
Hey.
Jordan's got 4 Reno decks, and the old god of choice is N'Zoth. I see a Hadronox in that Druid list. Love that. A bunch of big demons in the Warlock. Oh, you know what I see in here? I see 2 N'Zoths in each deck.
Yeah.
I like
N'Zoth,
it.
the Corruptor, and God of the Deep is featured in all 4 decks.
Oh, yes.
All 4 decks, as you mentioned, are also Highlander decks. So we will see our friend Reno Jackson, who will in fact be rich.
We're gonna be
okay,
rich.
all right, let's move over then to Schmoopy Daddy, who, like we mentioned, is playing Cthulhu. And these lists look like so much fun.
Schmoopy's running the standard regular Cthulhu for the Druid and the Paladin, but with the Warlock, he has Cthulhu the Shattered instead.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Did not decide to go with Mechathune for any of them, but Cthulhu the Shattered to bring for the Warlock.
I like this. We tried hard with the ban list to encourage creative deck building here. And I think there were still some ways to kind of get around it if you wanted to build a meta deck. And I'm really appreciative that they decided to play in the spirit of the rules to create some truly off meta decks. And so the results are going to be a little bit crazy.
Warlock Mirror. Ooh, and I missed it in our perusal, but Schmoopy is running in their Warlock Supreme Archaeology.
Glorious and terrible.
We may have had a dirty rat ban, but they're still mutinous.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Interesting. Well,
Hungry Murlocs.
if Mutanus eats an old god, that'll be something.
That would be incredible.
They're still mutinous.
That is a plot twist.
It probably would. So Schmoopy's at 14 out of 20 and happened to draw another plot twist. And so we're going to see that quest completion awfully soon.
Jordan's getting the Moarg Fellfiend instead of the Void Lord there.
I imagine Schmoopy wants to complete that quest, but... Oh, yeah, here we go. That 8-8 is just too big to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guarantees killing the Forge Fiend.
Hey, there's N'Zoth.
One of them. The only duplicate that Jordan runs is N'Zoth because they're different N'Zoths. So Jordan's Kazakus Potion went for a 10. Gain 10 armor, give your minions +6 health. Jordan, of course, knows that Schmoopy is running the Cthulhu lineup here, so having his minions have as much health as they can makes a lot of sense. Holding on to the tour guide probably for a second Plague of Flames.
And what did the Mutanus just eat here? Oh, Lord Godfrey. Okay.
Yep. 7 mana 4/4, 8 is 7 mana 4/4. Ooh, and one of the Cthulhu pieces. I'm sure we'll see it at some point in the series, especially because if any of them are drawn with a tap, they cost 0.
Yeah, oh, and we see him pick up one of the pieces as well.
Yeah,
I love
that piece is Maw of Cthulhu, so destroy a minion.
If you've noticed, Schmoopy's got a nice theme going with the hero chosen and the card back.
Oh, I love it.
So true. Jordan getting second Kazakus.
I wonder if he was digging for that Mutanus.
I wonder what Jordan is hoping to hit with Mutanus. Maybe Lorekeeper Polkelt?
Wow, that was a pretty strong Kazakus potion. I was wondering, he's going to be at 10 cards. I didn't want him to overdraw. Ended up going with the 1-mana Kazakus potion. Summoned this Void Caller here, which could pull a Void Lord.
Yeah, if it dies right now, that is the only demon in hand, so it guarantees to pull the Void Daddy. Not gonna have the mana to, or actually the card in hand anymore since he plot twisted for the Plague of Flames. Jordan smorking. What's he
Faces
gonna
the
spend his
plays.
mana on?
Soul of the Kazakus.
Sure enough. Kazakus for 1. Yep.
Oh, as the rope is burning too.
And makes the minions more durable.
Wow. You have to imagine that Schmoopy's going to drop this Twisting Nether relatively soon, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, I imagine we see it come down.
I
the
think
turn.
so,
phase.
right? That board's getting a little bit scary. Yeah.
We'll see the Void Lord pop out now.
Yep. So, definitely seeing a body of Cthulhu come down right here. Schmoopy only at 13 health, dropping the body of Cthulhu, protects his face. Jordan considering dropping one of the N'Zoths right now.
Wow.
Goes with N'Zoth. Schmoopy at 9 cards in hand, so can tap. Oh, there's the Plague of Flames.
We're probably going to see a hand dump right now and then a Plague come down. Oh. Well, there's a Defile also. I almost wonder if you try to make that work. He could make it out of that. Yep, right there.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
He still have to deal with a N'Zoth, but... Well, that's not a bad Defile.
Yeah. Speaking of N'Zoth, in the words of DJ Khaled, another one. That Heart of Cthulhu.
Deal 3 to all in combination with the Defile.
1/1/1. Oh, take out most of this.
Yep. As well as put Cthulhu the Shattered into the deck with only 4 cards in deck.
Wow. Oh.
Oh!
There it is. There it is.
The Kazakus potion, giving Jordan's minions +6 health apiece, is also incredibly relevant. Deciding to pass on that in order to draw 3 with the backfire. Seeing Lothab come down. And that Reno draw is going to make a possible Cthulhu drop.
Well, Schmoopy's going to have to armor up here. Otherwise, he's just dead on board.
That'll put him up to 11.
If he
You
brands...
can brand it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably has to, because
15
otherwise the
then?
demonic assault puts him almost there.
Oh, he's going for the
Dropping the
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
I
That'll
love
do
it.
Hail Mary.
Well,
Will it take? Yeah. Okay. Well, it got rid of the entire board.
Reno Jackson is a card for sure, though. Oh, look, you were going to get a Fireball right here, right? Or a Gore Howl. Oh, well.
Christology is definitely coming down. He's going to want to buff. Get Grime Street Outfitter.
So trading off the Solid's Pride will enable that Grime Street Outfitter to buff a lot more. Never mind.
Nice. I mean, it's 3 damage. I can see why he put it in face.
Yeah,
Hey.
I absolutely can too. And the native draw on this turn and the subsequent turn is going to fill the hand up even more. So Schmoopy knows what he's doing.
A
Boom.
buff hand. I love this deck. This is a legit Cthulhu deck with Cthulhu supporters, so this will be interesting. Like,
Oh, it's
value.
wondrous.
That is pure value. Wow.
5/4 Disciple of Cthulhu.
I am so thoroughly entertained. I cannot even tell you. Wow, that's a board. I mean, he's really putting the pressure on Jordan. I mean, I wonder if Jordan's gonna have to use that poison seeds earlier than he wanted to.
Schmoopy's still got a large hand of plenty of buffed cards still.
Right? No, that's the thing. I mean, he can run 2 4/4s into this Moarg right here and not feel bad about it.
We got the glowstone that could further buff the hand too.
And since Schmoopy doesn't have the Cthulhu in hand quite yet,
You know, I never considered running hand buff with Cthulhu, but I suppose in theory it works, right? Because your Cthulhu,
Yeah.
I mean, it plays off of the total stats, regardless of how they're buffed, right?
the sheer amount of draw here is astounding. Jordan gonna consider it, but let's be real, he's not playing that Mutanus, right?
Probably.
That
Yeah, there it
Mutanus,
is.
even if it doesn't get Cthulhu,
It's gonna
is
get
getting
something.
a buff dude. Yeah,
Oh, low rolled a bit there. Got a 3/3.
definite low roll for Jordan.
I mean, hitting a broom though is nice. So
Yes. Schmoopy saying you can't have that Mutanus anymore. And that is in fact the only 10 cost card in Schmoopy's deck.
You're thinking about dropping a Samuro here.
Yeah,
I mean, it really helps get through this. So
clears off one altogether. Double trade Treants in for the second. Some work for 12. That's a lot of smorkage.
what
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see a Cthulhu come down.
what does Nazoth pull here? What do we get?
Definitely the 8/8. Oh. That is a
Oh.
board.
Double
We got-
Cartoot.
We got a broom.
Double Cartoot is going to be very helpful for the health. And this armor from the Fell Fiend as well. This is actually a really good board for Jordan. You know, I thought that it wasn't looking so good for Jordan here, but this is a pretty good comeback board for him.
See if Schmoopy recognizes and kills that off. He does. And
For
that
Schmoopy, anyway.
Bran is not dead on board. Jordan knows what he's doing, of course.
Yeah, and look at respecting the brand too. I think, especially knowing that Cthulhu is, you know, a card, and Smoopy's only got 2 cards left in his deck, and so that thing's coming down relatively soon. In
That's
fact,
25 with
Oh.
the hand, and yeah, that's just
I
lethal.
was gonna say, does he have
That's exact lethal.
order lull? Come
Yeah.
on, I wanted to see lethal with Cthulhu, but
I was really impressed how fast Schmoopy pulled off Supreme Archaeology last game. It was very quick.
yes, I agree. Having Cthulhu Shattered as a win con may be a little bit difficult. He is definitely looking to complete that quest as soon as possible with the tradable cards and Valdris. So there's the possibility. I mean, I think what, you know, really the ultimate win con, right, that you're looking for is Bran into Cthulhu Shattered. Which would be pretty rad, honestly.
Yes.
And of course, Schmoopy knows that this is being casted, so he's going for the highlight reel. Can't blame him.
I do appreciate that. Oh, and look at, he does have two pieces of Cthulhu in his hand.
Yeah, I wonder if he's holding on to Valdris for whenever Cthulhu the Shattered is in deck, since
Alright.
it's just such a powerful draw engine. It's draw 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Jordan dropping the Dreadlord now.
Hmm.
We know that he can.
Yeah, there's no real punish, right? I mean,
Cthulhu the Shattered is now in deck. Oh no, sorry.
one piece away. Yeah.
One piece away. I got too excited.
I'm gonna cry if that Mutanus eats the Cthulhu. Talk about highlight reel though.
Oh, boy.
No joke.
And
Patient shop
Schmoopy's
eats
actually presenting a fair amount of pressure on the board.
And now it's all tutus.
Yep.
Poison Seeds is pretty cool, actually, with Hydronox there.
Yeah, that worked out very well for Jordan.
And Jordan dealing with all but one of the treants.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you might
So
just want a
for
hysteria.
Armor vendor. Yeah, armor or hysteria is cleaner.
Ooh.
Especially if it does that.
It did very well, now didn't it?
Sure did.
Godfrey is a good pull for Jordan on that.
And Schmoopy with now a hand of 9, but an overall hand space of 12, so not in danger of
Ooh.
overdrawing.
He's really wanting to get that Cthulhu at 0 to play with the brand.
Yes, please. I want to see it.
I just for the highlight reel.
So Schmoopy only has 4 cards in deck. We have not yet seen the Twisting Nether.
11 cards, 4 cards. I almost wonder if he wants to hero power and be searching for that Cthulhu.
Oh no, he wants to Lorekeeper, pull Kelt,
Oh,
Tap.
With the 0 mana hero power.
Bran.
this
Cthulhu.
Hecklebot might be a problem.
Oh no, Jordan, I understand exactly why you want to do it. It's the right play. But I want to see, want to see Bran Cthulhu. Hecklebot is absolutely the right play.
Oh no! Good job, Jordan.
That was
Well played, Jordan.
Well
That was
played.
absolutely the right play.
it was.
was.
But I wanted to see Bran Cthulhu. he did the thing to win.
I don't blame him at all, and I appreciate that. Awaken the Makers. That is a card.
I guess that biology project helps the clunky hand for Jordan. A little closer to
Yeah.
playing some of those bigger cards.
And Schmoopy just drawing. Drawing with the Twilight Runner and armor with the branching paths.
I suppose. He's sitting on both Aviana and Kuhn.
So he's got that combo.
Oh,
He's definitely got a lot of draw, I guess, with not having to use the paths for draw.
and a Lightning Bloom.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Hyper ramping into that survival of the fittest.
Oh
and
boy, that
working
was,
for 18.
Oh,
that was gross.
there's
You take
another way
those
to
if
do
you're
it.
Schmoopy.
Yeah, mass hysteria definitely has to come down here, right? Yeah.
Is he going to draw 2 more cards? Yep.
If Twilight Runner goes first, then it does. That puts Schmoopy at 9 cards, so he's not even overdrawing. He is overloaded, but
That's a big boy.
6 mana, 9, 11. Taunt
gotta
for
be.
8, heals for 8. And Aviana, Lightning Bloom, Kuhn, Kel'Thas.
Oh,
Schmoopy's
boy.
going off this turn. That's a Cthulhu. That's not a Bran. That is a Cthulhu.
Oh, he's going to shuffle another one with Sathravar.
He sure is. Not only is he shuffling another one,
Oh, he's putting back in
putting
his
one
hand.
into his hand.
Oh.
He doesn't have the board face
There's
to
no room. There's no room. But that's quite the board. No, there's a Zephyrus
Zephyr
for
clear.
twisting,
For
twisting nether.
Zephyr clear, but Jordan would.
He'll
still
still,
be-
yeah, the Cthulhu in hand, I think will.
I think that's it.
So the Cthulhu is at 13. No, sorry, 9/9. The 13/13 is
Oh.
because of survival of the
It is
fittest.
9/9.
What you're about to watch is the hardest thing I've ever had to watch back during the listener series thus far. Here I took a blizzard because in my head I was dead to his 13/13 Cthulhu
Heads up. Play from Jordan.
because I have 11 plus 2 here. The problem with that is that it's a 9/9 Cthulhu, and then here I do it again.
I'd be surprised
Both
if
times,
they
if I just healed and played a horror and kill this whole board, I just like win.
What is the comeback mechanic from Jordan here, though?
There is no comeback mechanic because I punted the game away. Like my name is Pat McAfee. What am I doing?
He's got a
Just heal and play horror. You have 11 life and 4 on board. What am I doing? I have a third chance to win the game. This is the third chance. I have 9 plus 2 on board. I don't die to Cthulhu. Just play horror. Just play the horror, man. It wants you to play the ruin so bad. Just play the ruin.
That's really heads up though, because he kept the
It's
blizzard
not
from
heads up.
popping.
It's so two head. Oh, it's so two head.
Didn't boop.
Oh, I can't watch. I can't watch. All I had to do was heal and play ruin. I clear his whole board. If he plays a Cthulhu, I don't die, and I play a Nazoth. I will say I take a little bit of solace in the fact that he had a huge hand of buffed minions. Like he had another Cthulhu in deck and hand and stuff. So I might have still lost. But I think in the 7 weeks of the listener series so far, that is the most cringe and like just horrific thing I've had to watch. I am so sorry I did that to all of you. Oh, it hurts. It hurts editing. It hurts 3 days later. It still just hurts. I don't know what, like in my head, it's a 13-13. Sure, that explains the first one. Where you heal and freeze, because then you have 13 total HP, and then he'll do one, and you can heal, and you can go to 14 total HP. But then clear. Like, even when I thought it was a 13-13, why didn't I just clear the second time? Like, the first time, if I had cleared, played Zephyrs, ruined, and then Seance the Zephyrs, I probably win that video game. Oh, it's so bad. On to game 5.
You managed to stall a lot, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he played to his outs. He played that really, really well. Props to Jordan on that one.
This will be an interesting matchup.
Whether it kills Jordan or not, that's what we're all hoping for, is a brand Cthulhu at some point, right?
Yes.
Well, this has been an absolute blast. 2 very, very good players. So
Yeah, 2 great players, a great series.
I'm fortunate to have witnessed this.
Ray's dead. Power word shield to draw. Smart.
Another one.
in the words of DJ Khaled. Schmoopy overdrawing, but only
card.
overdrawing a draw card. So
Not so bad.
Jordan getting a tour guide from the Crystalline Oracle Death Rattle and drawing a Psychic Scream.
And progressing the quest. A good card.
Yep. Yeah, it would have been devastating for Game 5 to have a piece of Cthulhu.
Milled. Yeah, that would be very
Milled.
unfortunate.
Jordan dropping Mutanus now. I understand why. He's going for like a Valdris there, right? Like he knows that Schmoopy's not gonna get Cthulhu into his hand.
And the quest is complete.
What would Zeph even give here?
Oh, we're going to find out.
He's playing it. All right. So Zeph decides Cabal Shadow. Lord
face
Jaraxxus.
I mean,
As a spectator, I wanted to see Lord Jaraxxus. As Jordan, Dread Infernal was probably the correct play.
That's
there,
a
though.
6/6.
Godfrey's coming down.
I forgot about Godfrey because he kept getting eaten by Mutanus or pulled by a Death
Not
Lord
only
or
that, but
something.
Schmoopy just drew him. So he wasn't in hand for a evaluation with Caster Vision.
Oh,
there's
wow.
2 good cards.
There's a Zeph and a Mutanus. Those are exactly what Jordan wanted to see from that Raised Dead.
That's incredible.
There's an 8/8. Ooh.
And another
Another
8/8 and a
8/8.
7/7.
Wow. Those are
Jordan.
great cards.
Jordan is forcing Schmoopy to have the Twisting Nether.
I wonder if he plays the Hysteria on one of those 8/8s. Oh,
Okay,
oh,
it's picking
that's
away.
yeah, that's a full
I
clear.
think he is.
That was a nice way of saving the twisting.
It really was.
This Mind Blast might be the surprise lethal here with Zeph.
But that's as much damage as Jordan can get here. So playing Mutinous, regardless of what it pulls. Oh, and Jordan just ripping the Mind Blast in the Zeph now. Grabbing the Pyroblast, I'm assuming. Setting up lethal.
I guess
Next turn. He needs that health. He's got to get out of range. Like he knows that Zeph just
Yeah. And Schmoopy navigates that perfectly. Gets health with a touch of Nathrezine. Gets health with the armor vendor. Jordan says, deal with this. And Schmoopy, of course, has Twisting Nether to deal with this.
yeah, I really think he has to.
Yeah, at this point he has to.
Yes.
Jordan put him in the position where he had to. Speaking of hero power, Jordan's hero power passed.
I mean,
It would be just hard passes. And we're about to see that Mauve Cthulhu come down for free. Schmoopy's at 10. So a little bit of an order. No, Schmoopy, why did you? No.
Oh,
A shame concede there.
That last Mutanus hurt bad. That really hurt bad.
What did the Mutanus eat on the last one?
It ate Bran. It ate my win con.
Oh,
We couldn't do.